ano po yung naging tugon ng House dun po sa hininging information and documentation po ng Supreme Court on the impeachment case?
Nilinaw ng House of Representatives sa Supreme Court na lahat ng naging actions ng House of Representatives ay ayon sa internal rules and regulations nito at ng konstitusyon. Yung tatlong impeachment complaints na na-receive ng December were acted upon within the 10 session day requirement of the Constitution. And the fourth impeachment complaint was acted upon also within the bounds of the Constitution as well, where we had 215 members of the House of Representatives signing before the Secretary General the complaint before it was transmitted to the Senate. And dun sa ibang matters that were asked by the Supreme Court, these were actions done within the internal rules and regulations of the House of Representatives, which fall under its legislative powers as a co-equal body.
Ano po yung particular na response niyo po dun sa hinihingi ng Korte Suprema in relation with kung nabigyan ba ng opportunity si VP Duterte na sagutin yung po mga ebidensya na inihain sa kanya, kung nasuri po ba ng mga House members yun pong mga articles of impeachment bago po pirmahan at i-transmit sa Senate, at kung ano po yung batayan ng kapangyarihan ni Secretary General para po wag i-transmit agad yung impeachment complaints sa Office of the Speaker.
Sinisiguro ng House of Representatives na yung right to due process ni Vice President Sara ay natugunan sa buong proseso. At lahat ng mga naging actions ng House of Representatives ay pasok sa internal rules and regulations na ginawa nito regarding the initiation of the impeachment complaint. It is imperative also to recall that the initiation of an impeachment complaint lies solely with the House of Representatives.
Yun po yung paliwanag niyo po dun sa binigyan diin ng House na meron pong exclusive authority on internal deliberations?
Yes. Opo. Na lahat naman po yan ay ayon dun sa kapangyarihan ng House sa paggawa nila ng kanilang internal rules and regulations, at pasok din ito sa kapangyarihan ng House of Representatives na binibigay ng saligang batas.
Ma'am, sorry, pang-follow up lang din po, kasunod din po doon kay Ate Rose, yung tungkol sa 10 session days, para mas maliwanagan po paano po ba?
Oo, according sa Constitution, nire-require na ang impeachment complaint must be included in the order of business within 10 session days, which was followed according to the schedule of the House of Representatives.
Can you elaborate lang po paano po ba, how it works yung one session day, second session day na
may schedule naman ng session sa House eh. So yung dates of when it fell, pasok siya dun sa mga session days. Wala lang sa akin yung detalye yung per complaint kung ilan siya per na session day. Wait lang, nasa there.
Pero iba po yung calendar days dun sa session days.
Yes, magkaiba yung calendar days. Iba yung session days. Pag suspended ang session, hindi siya kasama sa session day. Kaya nga, I'm looking for yung listahan nung per complaint kung ilang session days siyang pumasok. But definitely, I think the first complaint was within 9 session days siya nung naipasok sa order of business.
So tama ma'am, no? Kapag suspended lang, hindi pa siya counted as session day, dapat adjourned. Tama?
Yes.
Thank you, Rose. And sino pang next? Si Lenesca again. Go ahead.
Clarification lang po dun sa session days. So yung first 3 po, na complaints, lahat na aktuhan within 10 session days. Would that be correct?
Yes. All of them are acted on within 10 session days.
Meaning po na calendar, tama po. Na UB. Nalagay po sa OB, tama po.
They were transmitted to the Speaker of the House and included in the order of business within 10 session days.
Okay po. Sa yung second po, ma'am, you mentioned na yung the circumstances surrounding the filing of the impeachment, lahat according to internal rules and regulations. Tama po ba na in accordance din sa internal rules and regulations of the House na decision po ni SecGen kung is decision po kung i-refer sa Justice Committee or hindi i-refer sa Justice Committee?
That was not said in the pleading filed. All that was said that all matters that were conducted in the initiation of the impeachment proceedings were done in compliance with the internal proceedings of the workings of the House.
Kung parang kung naaktuhan po yung tatlo. So kasi ang contention po ng House, 'di ba, if I remember it right, why hindi na-initiate yung tatlo kasi hindi naman siya na-refer sa House Committee on Justice. So nandun po ba yun sa
Hindi.
complaint?
Yung tatlo kasi, ano na siya naging moot na siya because of the fourth complaint So they were archived. Yun yung kwento nun, diba? 1, 2, 3, and then may fourth. When they were transmitted and included in the order of business, they were later on archived because it became moot due to the fourth complaint.
Thank you, Marian and Lenesca. Gab Lalo from Philippine Daily Inquirer. Go ahead.
Sorry, clarify ko lang. Kasi sabi niyo po, na-calendar po yung 3 complaints. Nasa OP po siya. Order of business.
Within 10 session days.
Kasi ma'am, naalala ko lang, kaya ako lang may tatanong. Kasi nung February 3, na-interview po namin si SecGen. At ang sabi niya, ito po yung quote, it's still with me, but we have to act on it this week. We will act on this week. Itong week ito ang deadline. Ibig sabihin, nasa kanya pa po yung 3. Ang hinihintay niya po kasi nun, yung pang-4 po na complaint. Ibig sabihin po ba, between February 3 to February 5, naibigay siya kay Speaker and then si Speaker pinakalendar po agad?
Let me review my notes on the schedule kasi wala pa ako niyan during that time, no. Ang naalala ko na they were acted upon within the 10 session day requirement by the Constitution, which all were on February 5.
So ibig sabihin po, February 3 kasi nakausap namin si SecGen, nasa kanya pa raw po yung 3. And then February 4 po na ipasa kay Speaker.
I can only speak based on records.
Apo.
Yun lang yung pwede kong i-discuss technically, kung yung mga naging statements po ni SecGen, I understand na meron mga naging previous interviews, but I can only speak based on records.
In the record show, ma'am, that
all impeachment complaints were compliant with the Constitution and the internal rules and regulations.
Okay.
Thank you, Gab. Next is Mavic Trinidad from Abante Radio.
Good afternoon po. Technical lang po itong question ko. Ang proseso ho ba ng pag-i-invite, kahit hindi pumunta, ini-invite? For example, si Senator Bato, nagpasabi na siya na hindi siya pupunta. Si VP Sara, of course we know, hindi na siya pupunta. Pero meron pa rin ho ba silang invitation?
Hindi ko sure, pero yes. Kasi bilang as the Vice President and a Senator of the Philippines, yes, I understand they were also given an invitation. I don't know if they have confirmed formally that they will not attend. I think meron namang may confirmation, hindi ko lang sure. So, but yes, they will still be invited and they were invited.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Mavic. Kenneth Basilio from Business World.